Hello! Welcome to Cards of the Week. The first card is number 109, titled Lando, Friend or Foe? Let's learn more information about the adventures of Lando Calrissian. After arriving on Rafa 5, Lando was ambushed by numerous bow-wielding Toka who captured him and shot Vufi Ra. Mose took command of the newcomers and ordered them to march Lando to a life orchard and tie him to one of the crystalline life trees, in the hope that he would freeze during the night. Despite the life tree robbing him of intelligent thought, Lando was able to free himself. He was then accosted by a group of men led by Captain Mile Jandler, a law enforcement officer in the services of Dutes Mur. Lando was freezing and barely clothed at the time, in no position to resist them, but they were intimidated into surrendering by a recovered Vufi Ra piloting the Millennium Falcon. Jandler's ship was then dispatched by Vufi Ra on autopilot for Rafa 11, with Jandler and his men aboard, so that they would not bother the adventurers further. As a result of his night in the life orchard, Lando's feet were severely frostbitten and required treatment in a portable gel bath kept on the Millennium Falcon. After the gambler had recovered, he and Vufi Ra investigated the largest pyramid, thinking that they contained the lock that Lando's artifact, actually a key, was made for. There they found Mose, who begged their forgiveness and directed them to the great lock located underground on the side of the pyramid. Lando inserted the key he had been given into the lock. Nothing happened at first, but then the three of them were transported inside the pyramid. However, inside the pyramid, Lando and Mose were 60 times their usual height, though Vufi Ra remained the same size. In addition, Mose lost his eyes in his journey into the pyramid. That's it for now. More information on the next Lando Calrissian card. And now it's the backside of the card and its story digest. Knowing only that Calrissian was responsible for the fate of Han Solo, Chewie turns his Wookiee's rage on Lando. "Call him off, princess," gasped the rattled space rogue. "I'm on your side now." The next card is number 110, titled Leia Takes Control. Let's learn more about the legendary adventures of Princess Leia. Upon discovering that Han Solo was being held captive in Jabba's palace, Leia once again posed as the bounty hunter Boushh and entered into Jabba's demolition games in order to increase her credibility with the Hutt, as well as to prove that she was in fact the notorious bounty hunter. When she arrived at Jabba's palace, she discovered two of the Alliance's best pilots were already present, the twin sisters Tia and Gia. The twins had been captured by Jabba after they abandoned the rebellion in order to mount their own rescue for Han and were enslaved by Jabba as punishment. Near the end of the tournament, she risked her own mission to rescue her fellow rebels and managed to get them off Tatooine and back to the Alliance on a transport ship right outside Jabba's palace. It was because of her participation in this tournament that she was able to perform the role of Chewbacca's captor in order to infiltrate Jabba's palace. She played her role well, for the urging of more money led the Hutt to believe he was his kind of scum. However, in order to convince the ruthless Hutt, Leia coldly held an armed thermal detonator ticking down its time until it blew unless Jabba agreed to a higher bounty. Chewbacca was sent to the dungeon while Leia remained in the palace. Once Jabba's court had gone to sleep, Leia freed Han from carbonite, only to be caught by Jabba. Han was thrown into a cell with Chewbacca. Lando, disguised as one of Jabba's guards, tried to sneak away with Leia, but Jabba demanded she be brought to him instead. Leia warned the gangster that he would regret capturing her, but he ignored the threat and licked her face. He then ordered his dancers to remove her clothing and put a Huttese slave girl costume on her while the Max Rebo band played music. Now, a slave in Jabba's court, Leia was kept beside the Hutt using a metal chain. Rebo later gave her a blackberry pie because he thought she looked malnourished. That's it for now. More information on the next Princess Leia card. And now it's the backside of the card and its story digest. Her warrior instincts fully aroused, Princess Leia grabs a weapon and leads the rebel group, including a reluctant Lando, into a battle against the oncoming stormtroopers. Alright, those are the cards of the week. Look out for the next cards. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and click subscribe. You can follow Star Wars Obsessed on Instagram and Facebook.